Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. Playing as Genoa, we're going for a custom achievement honors competition. And all we have to do is keep Genoa the most powerful trade node in the whole wild world, while we take control of the whole Indian subcontinent. Which we're working on, doing pretty decently. There's this ugly blue chunk here that still needs eaten. Another ugly blue chunk that we're currently eating. A tiny few yellow folks down here, and a few grayish and greenish folks over here. And then that's that. We also have a whole bunch of other rules that restrict us, mostly restrict us from trading, doing anything overseas, essentially. And we're kind of requested to not expand via non-connected land, and also to focus our fleet on light ships and galleys rather than heavies. Yeah, and of course a whole bunch of other things that you can find down there that do. Everybody can come in, that's fine. I think I just saw something I haven't noticed in a long time. I need to have a look at that. Oh, I also want to have a look at this. I mean, I certainly don't need money. But how could I not build counting houses? Are these gonna pay off in time? You know, I don't have a clue. But I want them. Whatever. Even the 0.06 one. Just build it. It's fine. Any places? You. Done. And let's continue. Yes. I occupy stuff. In a second, we're probably going to be told that the Commonwealth has stopped rivaling us. Because that's what always happens when I record my first episode of the day. Kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet. Some Bengalese fools are trying to fight my powerful merchant navy. I mean, they might have been in Sonargon. They probably were. Well, no, I wasn't taking Sonargon there. I don't know. And Crunch, they were heavies. What's even a heavy? I guess I took one. Why not? Feel free to repair those damaged ships. I trust you. Down goes the Bengalese capital for very little work. Excellent. Can't take Megan here, because Megan is impassable terrain. But we're gonna keep going. Going. I think it's time to walk on Pegu. There's still a bunch of folks over there, so I'm gonna bring some backup. We have more than enough troops here to backfill whatever's left. Aha! Or these folks are gonna show up in Kachar. Not to be confused with Kacheng, which is something I'm more familiar with. Let's not have that battle. Wait. Let's do it this way then. And with that being the case, I don't need all y'all in the south. Just do this, meet up, and beat up. Yeah, that's something we can do, which we probably will be able to do. The good old meet up and beat up. Oh, I'm a fool though. Well, these folks didn't feel like punishing me for being a fool. Which I do dig. How do I run from you? Kind of afraid of walking into the rang, honestly. Yeah. This might still be the end of that 14 stack. It's not impossible. Maybe you should be supporting like this. Yeah, then you folks can meet up here. And then if the Bengalese feel like dealing with Naga, filthy fish folk, then they're free to do so. Running to Sidia, which is hills, which is about as bad for us as jungle. I don't know that there's any difference, honestly, to us in this situation. Trade protection against Malacca. Now you folks are going to Manipur. Let's meet up. in Manipur. We are bringing a general, not a particularly good one though, so maybe could have Giovanni Battista here. Can make a showing. Where's my... oh, my 6 power guy is elsewhere. Let's get you... no, it's Giovanni Battista. Let's get you in, Mr. Bonaparte. Just so we have somebody up here that knows what a cannon is. And they are not into fighting me down there. They're in fact running through Montcalm to Minson. Now, if they're so inclined, we can meet over here too. Find ourselves a nice Southeast Asian. Is this Southeast Asia? It's probably not. Jungle. Can I do this and not fight you? Yes. Assuming you don't decide differently, which you did not. You did not. Okay. Then you folks come around there. It's a bit of a complicated maneuver with those mountains around there, but I'm sure we're gonna find ourselves a decent little bit. Look at these guys, not even interested. They're like, nah. On second thought, let's not go there. Tis a city place. Who are we fighting? We're actually fighting the Shipa and the Burmans? Is that right? No, the Shipa and the don't know why I had such a difficulty pronouncing that word. Not a particularly difficult word. Bate. Down goes Pegu. Good old Pegu. You can keep doing this. You can start telling the Shipa who... wait. The Shipa, not the Avens here. The Shipa that they really don't want to be in this war anymore. Never wanted to be. Oh, do I take a huge battle in the mountains? The only real reason I'm considering this is that I'm taking a bunch of attrition down here. Otherwise, I'm kind of happy to just keep these guys cooped up. Defender of the Orthodox Faith, Muscovy. I don't know. With your... oh, you just ended your war. Oh no, Muscovy. Oh no. Moscow, Kaluga, Ruzhev, Muzey, Kolomna, Pskov, Oka, Tambov, Arakasin, Serchin, and Eastern Medvedskaya to the Commonwealth. And stuff to the Uzbek and the overlordship over Ryazan. Well, that's funny. They took land from Ryazan and they freed them. That's funny to me. You're free now, be happy, but you took my stuff. So... did free you. Let's see, you want. A bunch of cores, good timing, excellent. Do I want to pass the Abolition of Slavery Act? I mean, yes. Should I? Yes. Just yes. Missionary strength loss for 10 years. Who gives a hoot? And we're just abolishing slavery. It's just a thing that should be done, right? Now that we abolished slavery, let's not convert these provinces to Catholic in Satara and other places. I could try to find them or just do a quick check of my notes here. And try to hit only plus buttons. I have a tendency to hit the minus button, but that seems to have done it. Cool. We don't need to do much. It's so many ducats. It's also so few ducats comparatively. No, I'm gonna share. Not because I care about those people's opinion, but because corruption, you know, who wants to be corrupt? And those people. Except when you want money, I suppose. Then maybe you want to be corrupt? Eh. I don't think anybody ever really wants to be corrupt. Price of slave exchanges, yeah. That makes sense. We got a few places that changed their goods they're producing because they were producing slaves before. I clicked through that, but kinda noticed. Ooh, I have some money to spend. Every place that already has a fort, you get a better fort. And I do wish there was a better way to do this. No, I don't think Gerd has a fort. At 486, I'm not quite sure. Maybe that is. No, it must be. They must have a fort, just a low level one. And then these 648s are full on forts, right? That sounds reasonable to me. Yada yada trade dispute. Yada yada. Oh no! Those global tariffs we're not getting anymore. For all our colonial nations. Which we don't have. Yeah, take that, filthy slavers. Can't stand them. Also can't stand those Bengali noble rebels, but I guess we're just gonna have to accept their existence. Also don't like that there's extra troops here that might try to challenge me. I have enough here to deal with those 65k. Let's send another 14 just to protect our efforts in the south. Medic some more of these folks. Do I feel small enough? Honestly, you should probably all go and repair. Is that a shipyard? Yeah. Go straight into Sanoa and repair. I'm gonna split off my damaged ships, but it would have reduced my navy in size by so much that I would have to be afraid that they can actually hurt me. Don't like that. Yeah, I'll buy you offices for only 15,000 ducats. Yoink. New level of professionalism. Almost ready to take tech. Things are looking great. You're going to Tabayan, eh? Well, let's have a meet. Let's not have a meet. Let's meet in Ava. Just gotta stop these folks from being too annoying. Something like this. And I'm pretty sure we want a big PC here from those folks. What's this? I can gain 50 dip, which would be okay. I can spend admin and dip for mercantilism. Nah. It seems fine. Might have to spend a single, nice amount of Pope mana here. Still gonna spend it on some more mercantilism. I gotta make that dosh somehow, right? Speaking of trade efficiency, yoink. I don't actually care at all. But don't tell anyone. Alright, you're doing with these. Do I send an army to... Am I fighting Lana? No, I'm fighting a Nam. I don't know why these forts are showing up in places that I'm not at war with. Well, let's go put some boots on Annam's capital, and I'm sure they're gonna feel quite different about being in this war. Afterwards, speaking of, I'm sure the Shipar are ready to peace out. They are very ready. I just want them out here. I don't care about their anything. Well, take that trade, I suppose, yeah. Steer that money into me. Look at my trade power in here. I guess because we have land under control, but still. So for peace, you people. What do you mean, you people? Gonna give me steer trade and transfer trade power just for the lulz. And that'll be fine. Waiting for themselves. Get out of my war. Don't think I need to break the alliance to the Bengalese there. Speaking of, I might not have to walk onto enemies. Because we have 93% war score and the Bengalese are on low enthusiasm. So once I have a diplomat, which I don't, I can probably just peace out. Which I like the idea of. Great Britain is the paper controller? Oh no! Not development cost and tolerance of heathens. You can see how much I care about that man with his hat. Name of my channel notwithstanding. It is October. We're gonna have to spend some of that admin. What a surprise. I'm focused on admin actually. Not sure why. Could focus on dip. The thing is, once we're done annexing, that's just gonna go to right through the roof. But hey. Let's do it anyway. Oh, I also have a dip guy. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. It's not gonna super matter. It's gonna flow into development one way or the other. Speaking of, let's have someplace developed. Someplace I understand. What's a Como? Como sounds Italian. It's not. Wait, no, it's the Comorin Cape. Como. See, that's not Italian. And it is in my trade node, isn't it? Ooh, did I? No, I think I never did. Cash development here. Draw a bunch of points. We still have the trade edict going on here, right? Yes. And I did level you 2 to 50? I did. Alright. Not that we super care, but would be nice to gain those points quite quickly. The Splendor, is it? I'm about to say Fervor, but I think it's Splendor, yeah. Still tempted to grab that other institution origin. I would like 125 discipline, but I don't think that we have any way to get that, so no point. Now, what do we do here? Is there anything I have claims on? Goragat, apparently. Unless that was my war goal, which it might have been. No other claims. Oh no, there's no war goal in Imperialist War. Not a province, that is. So I have a claim here, okay. Now, what are we looking for? We're certainly looking for the southern centers of trade more. Well, is that actually true? It's not true at all, right? Because we want India and India only. Yeah, it ends in Chakla, Tripura. Okay. So there's really not much of interest here except for Gouda. And where does that border run? Do we need Kathmandu? Don't think we do we? Subcontinent. Oh no, we do. So we want to take Kathmandu and Gouda. And yes, Gouda is the capital, which increases war score cost, but war score cost is once again not going to be the limiting factor. Overextension will be. So that's probably fine. I wouldn't mind cutting like this so we know where the border is. And it is right there. And then we're looking at 100%, 102% overextension, which is a tiny bit too much. What should I really be looking for? I should be looking for other things, actually. This is wrong. What I want is a border to Manipur and a border to Mongkong, so I can eat them. Everything else is secondary, I think. So let's screw the northern expansion. Let's go. We do have the border here by going through Chakla. And then we kind of need to go like this. A little something like this. And then we need to go below 100% overextension, which we could do by doing this. That's actually a huge place. So if we don't take that, we might be able to take other places. I guess this is pretty nice at 97%. 98% even. Sure, some people are gonna care. Tis fine. How are we doing on the workstation? Just make sure that we have none. We have none. Good. I think this is a fine piece here. That means that we only need to come back once more for Bengal to eat up the rest here. And we might even get lucky. I don't know if there are any rebels potentially in here. That's just Tibet, so no. Technically there could be some Kochians and Kok. We're taking that, yes. Doesn't seem like we're gonna see another split off. That's fine though. We don't need that. And maybe, hey, could get lucky. Shortest piece here possible at 77 seems like a good idea. 97. Unless we want to break the Bahmani alliance. I don't actually care though. So let's not. How about this? Ah, we didn't see the rival pop up because we already had too few rivals, maybe? Maybe I just missed it. I'm gonna rival these folks. Oh. Whoops. I'm sorry, Spain. That wasn't quite intentional. Apparently I was allied to Spain. Whoopsie daisy. Well, okay. I didn't need that rivalry. It's just... I thought, you know, it's Spain, might as well rival them too. And we did before, it's just that I forgot that in between they had stopped being a valid rival and we had actually become some sort of friends there. Oh well. Friends come and go. Don't they just? Alright. This is all fine. You should go back to protecting more trade. Not in Genoa though. Let's take Bengal. For apparently a bunch of ducats. Which I still doubt. But I wouldn't mind. Come with threatening my trade. Ooh, use of separatism reduction just after we end the thing. Would obviously have been nice to have before. Do we re-elect again? I mean, probably, right? 52 years old, good things. Yeah. Should certainly have checked on this, but we're fine. This is fine. Alright, with that being Bengal, I think we still have... I don't think I want to ally the Pope. That does not look promising. Sorry, Pope man. Let's grab that technology though. Especially the insane cannon tech. Better heavy ships, which I'm going to make use of. I'm going to upgrade my existing heavy ships to the better ones, just because we're swimming in money. We swimming in money, yes I said it. Royal Mortar. Please mortar royally. Where are those heavies at? There they are. And you have a shipyard here. You do. Could have a better shipyard. Let's. It's gonna be too late, but let's. Speaking of shipyards, I still have a lot of sailor room. Not Sailor Moon. Oh, good name. Did we just run out of names for our light ships? Too many. Let's have more. Squeeze more money out of Genoa. I did put that on the Ragusa fleet, right? I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. Because even though I said Genoa, I meant Ragusa. 1,000 ducats flowing out of Ragusa. It's not no money. So ships there are probably quite worth it. Also, this is apparently a horrible place to sit. You want to be in the Bengal Delta, not in Sundarbans. And you're also not really a combat-ready stack, are you? Is anyone? 37? Why 37? 438 stack. There. I don't know, you get these and then we figure things out. Trade prediction against Brunei. Relatively bad leader, but siege pips on our mercenaries. Guess he might as well be full sized here. And we still have a decent truce here, yeah, 1718 unfortunately. Oh, but we can go for these folks now, right? That's why we made the whole thing happen. You're probably protected by the Ming, who are not going to join. Well, and that unfortunate. Join you will Lana, Sukhothai, and Shenhui. Now, Lana is not looking great. Don't know where they join. I don't know where Sukhothai even went. Oh, there. And Shenhui is also a joke. Oh, that's also Lana over here. But anyway, that's gonna be trivial. Likely defend them. Nah, they're not really into it. We're gonna have to finish our coring before we can take any land. And how's it not? There it is. It'll take how long? March 1717, so 2 more years. We don't need 2 years to crush this war. And the Ming are probably also going to be unhappy to be here later. And even if they're not, they have no mandate. So they're just going to fall over like the chumps they are. Wouldn't that be fun? Crushing the Ming for a change. Kind of surprised that the Spanish are actually valid rivals. I mean, they're second-rank great power, I suppose, and Commonwealth just grew. Still, we have like double their development and way more than the Commonwealth there. Oh, I could actually become economic hegemon. Forgot about these things. They were added in Emperor, I think. They make other great powers not like you, but they already don't like me. Monthly war exhaustion reduction, don't care. Spy detection increase, don't care. Mercenary manpower, don't really care. Goods produced, that's nice. And 20% minimum autonomy in territories, heck yeah. I'm gonna certainly become economic hegemon. Right, I don't actually care about any of these folks liking me. Well, except for Muscovy, I suppose, but that'll be fine. Yeah, let's become hegemon. Why is there no pop-up for this? Pop-ups for everything else, but not this. Ordirant dum metuant. No clue what that means. Now, does the game actually tell me what I need to become? This? No, right? Because I forgot. Declare statute in restraint of appeals. Alright, this one. Gains in prestige. Tons of people don't like it, which is fine. Hand rest reduction, stab cost reduction, yearly prestige. Yearly papal influence -10. I'm not really into that, honestly. Oh, it's because the Pope really doesn't like me anymore. Did I get like a minus a lot for being a hegemon here? On every opinion. That's a yes. That would be a yes. We might lose that Muscovite alliance. Oh well. Not sharing, Spain. Yep, there goes the Muscovite. End of the internal conflicts in Lana. How dare you? I want to attack your friends. I want you to be conflicted, internally and otherwise. Now, when do we go to war? Beginning of next year? Let's say yes. Am I going to take a year to get through Hong Kong? I mean, maybe. And if we take a little time off, then that's kind of alright. probably. So that's okay. And I'm taking attrition now. I don't know if it's really sensible, but let's wait. I said we wait until the beginning of the year, and I will. Do you have cores on the land I'm coring? You do not. Good. Neither should any of your friends. Now one could argue that I shouldn't be declaring war right now. And one would be right. Because I'm about to put a cut in this episode. And I don't want beginning of next episode to be, oh, we're all gonna stop being rivals and you can't re-rival us. No. Well, actually, I'm gonna record the next episode right after this one. Which means that's not gonna happen anyway, so I might as well declare war and then put a cut in here. There we go, 1st of January, for no reason, just an arbitrary date here. Declare war, Ming is not coming, as they shouldn't. Imperialism, give it a go. Crunch. Don't crunch, because no military access. Let's bring those mercs up there to help. And then put a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything at all to say, then that comment section is a welcoming place for all and everyone. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.